Should you build a workbench for a toddler? Yeah, maybe. Probably not.
But I did, and it actually turned out pretty sweet. So sweet that I'd say it may well be the best darn toddler workbench this side of the Göta Canal.
You've been living in Sweden for 7 years already. Don't you know anything about jantelagen?
Did you hear that? Anyways, stick with me for the full build, and we'll get into the features and tally up the total cost. And one last thing, I'm testing out some theme songs at the end. If you don't vote, we're stuck with a real garbage tune. That's Max. 2 years old, curious, determined, and somehow strong enough to knock my perfectly squared table saw blade out of alignment every other gosh darn day. From the moment I built my voluptuous table saw workbench, the little foreman has been there, twisting knobs, pushing the start button like it's part of his master plan. Anyways, it's giving me a twitch in my ear of all places. Look at this. Like that, he touches like that. Ding, 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 ding. I needed a solution. Something that would keep my sanity and his curiosity intact. And so I did what a Swede would do. I went to the forest. I mean, he can already screw on a bolt. And occasionally he doesn't even put the hardware in his mouth. If I get him his own bench, he'll stop screwing with mine.
That's all plastic. Alright. Look at this cheap, janky, tiny thing. $200 for this? A little Dutch? A little more like a little rip-off if you ask me. I don't want to get something we're going to end up recycling in a year or two.
I want something robust. Something he can actually use one day when the time comes. So I started designing something based on my own workbench. Simple, solid, and most importantly, adjustable. The problem? Every adjustable leg system I researched looked like IKEA and NASA had a baby. And that baby wasn't doing well. It had anxiety and trauma and grew up needing extensive therapy. Then I remembered my own workbench, the bolt lift mechanism. Why not use that again? Instead of extending the legs, I'll raise the tabletop itself. After all, the bolts are his favorite thing to mess with.
Alright, what about the height? This is too tall for him. Cut these to 50, and then what's the height then?
After 4 hours of talking to myself, I had a rough but promising mental sketch. In the past, I might have stopped there and procrastinated for a few months. But now, I just start working, because there's nothing that can't be fixed later. So, I started making marks and prepping for the Dado cuts. Nothing beats a well-machined square for finding center. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through the dados.
The gods are weeping. Even they know about painter's tape. Or maybe this piece just wanted to be firewood all along. Hard to say.
First cuts with the new Dado blade, pure joy. But man, it's a beast. I kept tearing out the sides. Little painter's tape later, and just like that, perfect lines. After 10 hours of non-stop cutting, marking the lag bolt holes, and putting dados in the legs, I felt a bit delirious. I could have sworn my little niece and gnome was talking to me. Definitely time to clean up and call it a day.
Lucky Leif's in the shop again. Says konnichiwa with a Brooklyn grin. Cuts his thumb and mumbles he's half Norwegian, half accidents. Speaks Japanese like a real white guy. Come build with Lucky Leif.
Hold it tight. Good. You need help. Good. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Let's find the right washer. A washer that goes around this and fits in that hole.
60 by 8 lag bolts might be overkill, but I had loads left over from my workbench build. Plus, I just love tightening these down. So satisfying.
It's Fika time.
Today's Fika, strawberry flavored dried mango. I know, it barely qualifies as a Fika, but this isn't a cooking show after all. With the frame complete, it was time to add the legs. But first, just a bit of chiseling to clean up yesterday's dados. Man, what a difference a dado blade makes. Several blades stacked together. The trick to adding the legs? Simple. Use every square and clamp you own, then accept that nothing in life, or woodworking, is truly a perfect 90 degrees. All you can ever do is try your best to get close enough. With the frame all glued up, this thing was starting to get heavy, so I added on the wheels.
Oh, it's working.
I probably should have tested my theory for the embedded coupler and rod and some scrap wood, but I decided to go for it. I broke out my 20mm forcer bit, drilled 5 centimeters down.
52.26. 54.83 actually. I'm gonna go a little further down. Make sure he gets the stuff out of the inside. Did I go too deep now? 61. Right.
I like to choose.
Like Fantas?
The idea, embed the M12 couplers into the hole, which would act as the main mechanism for lifting and lowering the tabletop. And wouldn't you know it, the coupler hammered in with just enough resistance and fit snug. But before continuing, I had to saw up some more boards and clean the shop.
Take that off, and route all the way down. It's gonna be so freaking cool. Okay, I know what to do. I know what to do. Oh. I know, I'm going the wrong way, that's why. I'll just put the cord right out this way then. Right here. Ah, it's fine.
As my teacher in Japan once told me, "Shippai wa seiko no moto." Failure is the foundation of success. Freehanding with a plunge router, never a great idea. But then again, no one's gonna see this part.
Lucky Leif's in the shop again. Says konnichiwa with the Brooklyn grin. Cuts his thumb but keeps it fly. Come build with Lucky Leif. Every
This is
other
the very
Thursday
first
at
LED
9.
test. We did it.
I came to this realm to support you and your craft life, but this I cannot support. May Loki misplace every screw of those who vote for this song and dance.
Huh? That's weird. What happened to the music?
Okay, here we go. This is day 4 of non-stop working on the Toddler Workbench. We're heading to the Yemen Fix to get some 6mm plywood, an oak tabletop, some screws, and...
It's Fika time.
Hej. Uff, det regnar. Jag skulle vilja ha en fransk korv, cabanos, en pucko.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
I was just looking. I swear I didn't spend any more money on tools. Promise. On the way back, I noticed a bit of smoke coming out of my neighbor's garage and could not stop to see what he was up to.
This is so cool, man.
Jag har bara skurit sönder massor socker.
Oh, you did this already?
Ja.
Okay. Okay. Now look, this is gonna go on here. Look at that, Max. Now you got a little roof going on. I don't know why you need a roof, but well, that's the next thing. Actually, we need to put in a bottom shelf here. Put this whole thing on its back. So, boy.
I pre-drilled holes through the plywood and into the frame. Then I used a countersink bit so the screw heads would sit flush. It's a small step, but it keeps the surface smooth, like Swedish highways in January after an ice storm.
Oh, yeah.
This is gonna be super strong. Oh, perfect. Look at that.
From New York dust to Swedish pine, traded the rush for a long time. Sawdust in the air, Fika on my mind. Come build with Lucky Leif and let's unwind.
You got this, Lucky Leif.
I would have much rather kept building, but the sun was out today, and I knew I had to sand and oil before adding the tabletop and lifting rods. Started with 80 grit, moved to 230, and then a light pass at 320 on all the plywood. Then one coat of clear hard wax oil to seal it all in. Smelled like progress. And poor ventilation.
The last part. Now that it's all sanded and waxed, look at this thing. It's time to drill. It's gonna work. 2 down, 2 to go. Yes.
I really thought I was drilling straight holes. But when I put some of the rods in, let's just say some of them looked like they were done during an earthquake. All of them are a few degrees off, which means I really got to line up the holes perfectly on the tabletop.
It's hammer time, finally. Okay, looks straight enough. What? Yeah.
I still wasn't 100% sure my coupler and rod lift mechanism was even going to work, so I was eager to get the tabletop cut to size to try it out.
Whoopsie daisy. There we go. Oh, beautiful. Oh, that is beautiful. Wow, this is heavy.
I was only planning to use this 12mm black form ply for the top. It's strong enough, but then I remembered who my project manager is, and how much he loves climbing on tables. So, back to Biltema. Grabbed my usual Hotdog, and picked up a sheet of Beech instead. Sheet of Beech, man. I thought about oak, but Beech was $40 and oak was $70. Easy math. I'm not building a piano.
It's a beautiful thing.
This was not in my contract. I was promised sheriff duty, not hand-to-hand combat with a 2-year-old berserker. I fear the end of my Midgard form is near. Send coffee, quick. Come on.
Okay, careful, bud.
I got the kids off to preschool, marked the holes, and now it was time to drill.
It's still too tight.
You got this.
I don't get it.
失敗は成功のもと。頑張ってレイフ。
Oh. Oh, beautiful. Oh, it works. This is really exciting. If I spin it this way, it should come up. Now it's going up. Hell yeah. I'm gonna put all these 4 washers down on the bolts like this. Nice job.
When I was 5, my dad built me an epic treehouse. Looked a lot like this one. I'll never forget it. A few years later, I built my own treehouse down by the river. My dad showed me what was possible, and I remember that during this build. My son might not be able to use it yet, but this little workbench might just be his first step.
Hell yeah.
Towards something bigger. And if nothing else, at least my table saw alignment stays true. Well,
We built
hopefully.
the workbench, and now we're done. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay lugum and don't skip your fikas. Okay. Stop. Come.
Houston, we have a problem. Copy that. Yeah, you forgot the moose meatballs and the Allen keys. Come back.
Child workbench this side of the Göta Canal. We're heading to the Yemen Fix and Yemen Fix. We're heading to Yemen Fix. I'm feeling lucky.